Hi, this is Sierra from Essentials for Healing, and today we're going to make a detangler slash defrizzer. As you've noticed, I've used my shampoo and my rinse, and there's still a little frizz factor here. Now, that's not going to be able to disappear overnight. That's not going to disappear when the weather's humid, but maybe we can make it a little bit better. I think we can. So, what I've done here is I've taken lavender and I'm infusing it into the distilled water. We're going to use this as a base. Let me explain how I do this. So I know if I take my distilled water and fill this up to about here, it's about 8 ounces. And that's a good amount because we're going to use an 8-ounce spray bottle. So hopefully we'll get 2, or hopefully I'll get a little bit to make some shampoo. You never know. So what I do is my French press is first will be empty and sterilized. I take my lavender flowers. Look at these, aren't they beautiful? And oh, the smell. I took some of these and put them under my pillow last night in a bag. Oh, it smells so lovely. So what I do is I put my pan on the sink. I've already measured out my water, so I pour my water from my French press sterilized into there. I bring it to a simmer. While I'm waiting for it to simmer, I measure out my 1/3 of a cup of lavender flowers, and I go ahead and put it in my French press. By then, this is usually at a low simmer, and if it isn't, I just go put my lavender away, and by the time I get back, it's a good simmer. And then I just pour my distilled water over my lavender flowers, and then I let that seep for 12 to 24 hours, and then you strain it and use it. So this is step 1, and we'll let this steep a couple more hours, and then we'll go on to making the detangler. Hi, I'm back. I shampooed my hair with my shampoo, used my hair rinse, and tried it on this side, and I really like it. So this is my hair with nothing. You can see how tangly it is, and every time we're pulling on our hair like that, we're breaking our hair, and we don't want to do that. So I don't have a mirror, so you at home, you're gonna know what you're spraying. I used quite a bit on the other side, and without chemicals, there's no miracles. That's a weird saying. Without chemicals, there's no miracles. So I'm finding that I'm liking it. My hair is very fine, so it is hard to, it does get very tangly. Now see how quickly that came to smooth. And I usually have a lot of hair on my comb, and this is all I have. So that means I haven't broken off a lot of hair. Ladies, as you know, you never want to brush your hair when it's wet. And also, sometimes when you have hair on your comb, now that's hair that fell out, that's normal, especially this time of year. But if you have hair that breaks off because you're tugging on it, then you're going to have little pieces of hair sticking out. So I like it. I'm back. It's been about 2 or 3 hours, and my hair is dry. Now, if I had not used the spray, my hair would be out to here. As you can see, my hair is naturally curly, but my hair is naturally frizzy. So I'm gonna brush my hair out and see how it feels. I'm brushing my hair out. It's really soft. I chose to use the Lanolin over the jojoba oil because I don't want greasy hair. I'm thinking that there's a little bit of stickiness, so I'm thinking that maybe either leaving that out, I think it's going to be fine. My hair feels much cleaner than it usually does. It's not tangly at all. Actually seems to have, even though it has less frizz, it feels like there's more volume to it. The Lyme disease makes my hair fall out, and my hair feels quite a bit thicker, and I like that. Yeah, I'm really pleased with this. As you might be noticing, I'm making a recipe and videoing it at the same time. I was pretty certain I would like it, so I just had this idea in my head. So, pleased so far. I'm back. I actually looked at myself in the mirror when I brushed my hair out here, and I am so impressed. If I let my hair dry naturally and don't put it up, even when I do put it up, I'll have cowlicks and waves, and my hair looks all bumpy. And right now, you can see how smooth my hair looks. I'm really impressed with this recipe. So I'm going to go start to finish, and I'm not going to go into much detail. You remember how to make this. 1/3 of a cup of lavender flowers to 1.5 cups of water, and whatever you choose to use for a container. You pour that, after that is simmered or infused for about 12 to 18 hours, or even longer if you want, you pour that 1.5 cups of water into a saucepan, small saucepan. Take 3 tablespoons of marshmallow root and simmer that for 20 minutes. And then turn the heat off, move it off the burner, and let it sit for 20 minutes. Stir it occasionally, and it will get quite mucilaginous. It'll get kind of thick. It's lovely, just like itself, the marshmallow root. And you're going to want to squeeze all the water out of the marshmallow root to get the goodness out of it to make your final product. So don't be afraid to get your hands in there and squeeze all the herb, and your hands are going to be so soft. You're going to love it. Now, there's one thing about marshmallow root, it doesn't smell all that great, so that's why I chose lavender water to make my detangler with. So now you've had your marshmallow root, and it's sat, and you've strained it both with the strainer and with your hands over the strainer, and now you'll pour it into your spray bottle. To that you'll add a 1/2 teaspoon of lanolin. If you have more oily hair, or a 1/2 teaspoon of jojoba oil, and I'm sorry it's not labeled, I just get it by the big jug. So I'm going to try the jojoba oil next time. I do a lot of working out, so my scalp gets sweaty, so I don't want to wash my hair so often. And then lastly, you're going to add a tablespoon of vegetable glycerin, and this again makes your hair really soft. Then wash your hair, and I myself use my vinegar rinse, and then spray, and you saw how easily it combed out, and that's it. Oh, sorry, it isn't it. You need to add, you don't need to, but you might want to add some essential oils to this. I added 30 drops of lavender essential oils to this to complete it. And remember to shake it when you use it, and store this in the refrigerator. It'll last probably about 4 weeks. And that's it. Hope you've enjoyed it.